Okay, you guys are missing out. Those of you at home, you're missing out on some serious Harry Potter stuff. Some serious Harry Potter conversation going in here. All right, so I'm going to take this opportunity to talk about something because when you talk about solving trigonometric equations, how many times have you heard me say over the last 2 weeks? You have to see the trigonometric package as a single entity, right? Meaning, this is our variable before this is our variable, okay? So when we talk about, so step one, write everything in terms of sine, cosine, or tangent. That's been accomplished already, okay? Isolate the trigonometric term. We have to get the trig term by itself first before we can get the actual variable by itself. So I'm going to introduce this idea here with something that's really simple, and it's something that I've shown you before, and that is this idea of, call it whatever you want, U substitution, and it's the wrong term for it. Hopefully calculus teachers never watch my videos, okay? But if we say the thing that we're trying to solve for first is cosine x, let's call it A substitution. How about that? Okay. Then where I see cosine x, I'm going to put the letter A. Okay? Because in algebra, if you're in pre-calculus, then you should be able to solve for A. Right? And this is like, you're like, yeah, but I don't need to do that now. No, I get that, okay? But there's going to be some instances in the future where this method will come in handy. So we take the complicated thing that we're going to have to work with and manipulate, and we give it a simple variable substitute, right? And then we just solve for that. So that would be adding the constant, the floating constant, to the other side, right? And then dividing by 2. So we're solving for A first, and then once we've done that, even though we're not solving for A, we're solving for x, we can bring the cosine x back in. Okay? So once we've done the heavy lifting by getting that term by itself, then we can bring in what that variable is actually equal to. And then we've isolated the trigonometric term here. Did I need to do that? For most people, probably not. But like I said, we're going to be looking at some pretty heavy problems where we may want to consider it at some point. Okay? So, we'll get back to that. Or said, we won't get back to it. We'll get forward to that at some point. Okay? So now from here, we'll arc cosine both sides again. And the trigonometric term, yeah, that's right. I'm sorry, the pi value with an x coordinate, a radical 2 over 2, positive. X coordinates are in quadrants 4 and 1. And the pi values there are pi over 4 and, 7 pi over 4. And that's it. Okay, so substituting a single variable in place of the trigonometric package that we're trying to isolate.